Beautiful Tuesday out here. How about where you are? So, 7 minutes coming up right now with your messaging, your branding, really actually a little bit more tactical. What do you say when you see someone and they go, "Oh, what do you do now? What's new?" And you're looking for that quick way to tell somebody about what you're doing and what's new. I always think about at the West Hall. Las Vegas Convention Center, that really long escalator that's going up in the West Hall. And if you're at the bottom and somebody goes, "Oh, what are you doing here at the show? What's happening? What's new?" What are you going to say? How are you going to say it? I put a template together so you can snag it. The template has 2 real life examples in it that you can take and learn from, and then a space for you to do it yourself. So text the word sales script. Yes, it has 2 S's in the middle, sales script, to 1-530-203-5703, and you'll automatically get the PDF. It's going to come to you automatically. All right. So when you are looking at that sort of template, and this is all inspired by StoryBrand, you guys. StoryBrand, I just love it so much. Donald Miller, he's got this really sweet framework, and just taking that and being inspired by it. So when you look at the template that I sent you, you're going to see that the first thing that to talk about is starting with the problem. And so you can talk quickly about what problem you solve. Oh, if there's ever a worry about going off the air, or if you're ever concerned about not feeling good enough, or if you're ever wondering about how to deal with this AI situation. So that's starting with the problem. You can talk about that right out of the gate, just a sentence or 2 about the problem you're solving. So if you're ever worried about AI and how that affects your media, just for example. Now, number 2 on the template, if you grabbed it, you'll see number 2. Then now you can talk quickly about your product, your company, what the solution is right there. If you're ever worried about AI and how it affects your media, we've got this new software that does ABC, right? So you're going to talk about the problem and your product and how it solves it. And that you might be up the escalator by then, right? In that West Hall. But right there, they're going to put a position, you're going to position yourself in their mind. So like Rouse and Reese and Trout say, positioning yourself in the prospect's mind. So they've got like a category to put you into. So they're dealing with AI, or, oh, they're dealing with QC, or whatever the thing is. And they've got this software that solves that. Okay, got it. So you've positioned yourself in their mind so that when they get to the top of the escalator, at least if that topic comes up, they're going to think about you. So first, starting with the problem when you answer that question. Secondly, mention your product or your service as the solution. And then if it's a fit, and I like how you can kind of put these building blocks in different orders, sort of Lego style. If it's a fit, if they're interested, ooh, that sounds really cool. How can I find out about that? Oh, hey, text me SalesScript at this number, or I'll shoot you my calendar and we can book a meeting, or you can download a demo. You can give them a process. Hey, we look at what you have, and number 2, gonna figure out what you need, and number 3, come up with a price, or whatever the steps are. So the steps that somebody takes. So, and we want them to be really simple, just a couple of steps. So give the customer, the client, the prospect a step-by-step plan. So that might not fit in the escalator speech talk, but it might be perfect. And then if you want to, so say maybe they're so interested, they stop at the top to chat with you. They don't keep running off to wherever they're going. Oh my gosh, tell me more about that. Okay, well, if you don't look at that, here's the bad things that can happen. So you can talk about the downsides, the FOMO, the I don't know, the missing out, the losing. What will happen if they don't do anything about it? You could also, flip side, talk about the benefits, right? But we know people are more away buyers than toward buyers, but that's okay. So then you can talk about the benefits. Hey, when you do this, it's great because A, B, and C happen, and that's the results. So you can look at the away buyer and the toward buyer kind of things when you're talking to them, the downside and the upside, the pain and the gain, if you will. And then if you want to, you can do another thing. You could take sort of the fifth piece of that and say, oh, I've got time to meet on Monday if you want to look at it. Or would you like to walk over to my booth and have a look at it? Or can I email you this thing or whatever? So you can call them to action to take that next step, right? Additionally, it's totally great to get into some social proof. You might know that already that these companies are already using this, and name off a couple of companies. Oh, okay, that gives some credibility, that gives some comfort, they're interested. Plus they can see themselves, oh, I'm similar to those people that you just mentioned. So that could be a sixth thing that you talk about is sort of social proof. Give a couple of key clients or customers you're working with so that they can see, oh yeah, I have a similar business to theirs, and that if it's working for them, it's going to work for me. And finally, you could also talk about, hey, here's how your life's going to be better when you work with me because this will be solved. Or here's how your life will be better when you use this software, this hardware, this solution, this service. It will solve it. So you can say, oh, wouldn't it be nice if you don't have to worry about that anymore? That's completely taken off your plate, and this is the result. So that's the seventh thing. I know that was a ton. I'm not even going to recap today because that was so much fun, and you've got it. And you can just grab the template if you want to see all the things, including 2 actual real life examples. And thank you to the 2 companies that let us put the examples right in there. All right. Have a beautiful day. See you soon. Maybe see you in Las Vegas. Take care. Talk soon. Bye.